Hey you guys, today I'm going to talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 4 Episode 3. I don't have no notes, so I just wrote the names down and we're going to talk about each of the characters that was on the show last night. And yes, I call them characters. Okay, Princess is back from her vacation, well, her honeymoon or whatever. They did an extended honeymoon because he was on the Big Brother UK. I remember him being on there and I remember him abruptly leaving or whatever. So yeah, they back now. Must have been to film for Love and Hip Hop, I don't know. But she's back and she's meeting up with Alexis Sky and her new dude. And I'm like, she got a new, I'm like, damn, yeah, people did say she got a new dude. And I'm sitting there like, so why we fighting over Fetty Wap again? I just don't understand of her whole situation of Fetty if she's moved on to another dude. But it is what it is. So, the guys had excused themselves from the table. And then they start talking, and then she was like, I don't want nothing to drink, I want some water, or whatever. So that made Alexis ask her what was up. So she was saying how she was trying to get pregnant, her and Ray was trying to get pregnant, but she hadn't really got pregnant, but her period is late. So then that brings Alexis Sky to say that she might be pregnant. And then she tells us she's been dating this dude a month. And I'm like, so you hit this dude raw in a month, but you still fighting over some other dick? Are you serious? Like, I don't understand this, but okay, it happens. Some girls do let dudes hit it raw. It is what it is. But my thing is, if you don't want kids because he has baggage and you still in love with Fetty, why would you even let him hit it raw? I think this bitch just want to be on TV so bad that she would sleep with any of the rappers. She want to be on so bad that she would sleep with any rapper to be on. Because I just didn't understand that. First of all, you get out of a situation because he keep having kids and he got a baby mama and drama and all that, and then you go from him that you really not over to another dude that have a baby and baby mama drama. Birds. This is what happens when you don't grow up with your parents and you try to get out on your own and be grown. Because I remember seeing an interview with her saying that she left home at a young age and she started stripping and all that kind of stuff. But that shows you that she was fast as fuck and was trying to be grown at a young ass age. And now look at her. She haven't grew up yet. And if you left the house at 18, and now you like, what, 23, 24, something like that? Girl, get your shit together. You just chasing dick and that shit is sad. Anyway, let's keep on talking about them. Alexis ended up going on a little lunch date with her dude to tell him she might be pregnant. She was like, I just want to know how you feel about me and all this. I'm like, girl, you should have asked them questions a long time ago. But whatever. He said they good. You know what I'm saying? He was just seeming like he wasn't trying to answer them questions because he really wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. Like, bitch, we good. We fucking, that's it. We ain't in nothing serious. But she broke it down that she might be pregnant, and he was cool with that. He didn't have no problems with that, but then that's when she said that he had baggage, and I'm sitting there like, oh my God, here we go. She just want a storyline some kind of way. Anyway, speaking of Ray J's in the studio with Safari and Hazel E. And they are pumping her up that the song is good and all this, and they were surprised and all that. I'm like, okay, she might have did good because y'all probably wrote the lyrics and the song and all that kind of stuff, so she probably knew how to deliver. But that don't mean nobody's gonna want that song. Nobody's gonna, no. I just seen a recent video of her performing and I shared it on my Facebook because I was just like, why does she keep doing this to herself? She had like no rhythm whatsoever. I was just like, girl, sit your ass all the way down. But yeah, then they excuse her because Cisco come up in the studio and Cisco lets them know that he fucking with Tierra. And I'm sitting there like, well, you just gonna go tell her ex-boyfriend you fucking with his ex-girlfriend. I understand y'all cool and y'all boys, but it was just the way I was just like, See, this is why STDs be passed around and all kind of other shit. Because I be like, everybody be swapping spit and dicks and shit with everybody. Or whatever. But hey, Ray is like, shit, if you good for her and you gonna make her be a better person and you gonna save her because she needs somebody to save her, I'm like, what? Only person can save Tierra is Tierra and God. That's it. Can't no dude save her. Anyway, Lyrica and A1. They trying to create drama to stay on the show because they so fucking boring. I really believe that. He performing his new song, something that I don't want to dumb myself down to remember. But he's doing a song with his homeboy, and then they like getting ready to do this record label, and he gonna be the owner, I guess, or whatever. So he's telling his crazy ass mama and mama-in-law about this deal, and he's buying them drinks and stuff. They ass is funny. They asses, I like them. Them mamas on TV that I like, because I'm glad to see that they're getting along. But he started mentioning about all these people he was working with, how much songs he got on the radio, and I'm like, boy, okay. He had wrote for a lot of people like Elijah Blake. He has wrote for a lot of people and stuff like that, so I don't want to discredit him, but I'm just going to say a lot of people that he wrote for ain't nobody checking for. I'm just saying. Anyway, he mentions that he's going to do a female. And all of a sudden, Lyrica got up in her panties because he wants to work with a female. And like, you're not going to work with a female until my record is done. And yada, yada, yada. I'm like, here we go. Here we go of creating a fucking storyline and drama in your marriage. That's why it's not going to last. Like, why would you do this to your marriage, girl? Why would you play this jealousy role? Do you think another girl going to be so harder than you that he's going to pay more attention to her? I understand you want your album done, true enough. And if you wanted it done that bad, that shit would have been done. Start working with somebody else. He focusing his time on somebody else. You focus your time on somebody. Or maybe they got a Stevie and Jocelyn where she can't work with nobody, but he could work with everybody else. I don't know. But then they end up bringing the girl that he wants to work with, and it comes to be Ty Dolla $ign's little sister. And she comes in with her manager, and she was very respectful to him. They was talking, and he was saying how he liked her music, but he couldn't work with her. And he was like, I can't work with you, but wait a minute, let me go get, my wife. And the wife come out, and he like, I want to work with y'all, but I can't, and she's going to let y'all know why. I said, huh? The way he did Lyrica, I would have been pissed off too. But Lyrica being a professional and being his wife, and then they own this record label, she should have knew how to carry herself, and she didn't. The little manager was saying little slick shit, but I still feel like Lyrica should have knew how to carry herself the way Ty Dolla $ign's sister knew how to carry herself. But you can see all up in her face that she was like, bitch, if you jump, it's gonna go down. And I was just like, why? Why, Lyrica, are you going to kill your career like this? Like, why do you want to do this of being this jealous-ass wife? But it is what it is. Alexis, no, I already spoke about that. Tierra and Cisco, they are dating, like I said, and then she wants him to meet her friends. So, before we get to the meeting, we see Zell, Moniece, and I think Nia walk in, and Zell's telling them what happened with with Masika, and I'm with Moniece. Moniece was like, I can understand why she is mad. You know what I'm saying? I would be pissed off too. I would have hit your ass too, because he's messy as fuck. And it's funny how everybody knows he's messy and still wants to hang with him. This is why people are messy, because people don't call them out on their shit and they enable them to be fucking messy. I will not be around Zell whatsoever. There's nothing that they can pay me to be around a messy motherfucker. No, because then that jumps off on you. messy, negative spirit jumps off on the person that they're with, and then all of a sudden you end up gossiping, you being just as messy. You know what I'm saying? Yours might not be out as open as his is, but your messiness is going to come out because you're with him. So eventually y'all going to start gossiping and something. He just bad for friendship, business, all that. And I wouldn't entertain him. But they entertains him because he's Tiara's cousin. And then they start talking about they don't know if Rich is good for her, but they gonna give him a shot because that's what friends do. Okay, cool. That's cool. Even though Moniece have an issue with him from comments that he had made of calling her a bitch when he was on New York. Like, girl, you was a bitch. But yeah, he shouldn't have called you that. But you was a bitch. Just own it. Own it. They met up with him. And it was more of Zell going. I mean, Nia was going in, asking him questions about Tiara's sobriety, which I felt like she was fucking out of line. You out of line. You're here to meet him. You are not in here to be like, well, you cool, but are you making sure she ain't drinking? That's a grown-ass woman. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't showed you that for you to attack him about her drinking, bitch, shut the fuck up. Worry about Soulja Boy kept cheating on your ass. Worry about how he was dogging your ass out. Worry about how you was a straight-ass doormat for 3 seasons before you worry about the next bitch relationship. I just don't understand. Bitch that don't have a fucked up relationship or don't have one can't tell me nothing about mine, can't question mine about me, none of that. Nope, won't happen. But he allowed the females to, you know, question him because they wasn't going as hard. But when Zell started speaking, it was like Cisco was like, let me walk away before I punch his ass in the face. Then I'm going to have a hate crime because I'm going to fuck him up. Period. And I'm sorry. Now, I understand it would be Kiki with Zell, but he needs to get his ass whooped. He really needs to get his ass whooped. He say little slick shit that I was ready for Cisco to jump over the table like he did on Rich. That's all. And on Peter. Because I just feel like he be out of fucking line. Yes, Tiara was drunk as hell. Tiara was drunk. I do feel like Cisco enables her to drink. He doesn't stop her. He doesn't, you know, he don't be her support system. You know what I'm saying? Because the way she followed him like a puppy dog and left her friends for him, I feel like of him saying something about her drinking will slow her down. It might not stop her. She might be sneaking a little bit, but it surely will kind of slow her down from drinking. But I feel like by him taking her away from her friends and stuff like that, talking about you either go with me or I'm leaving and you can go. I'm like, I hate dudes like that. I hate dudes that come in between friends and them because I believe Moniece is going to still be there. I believe Nia going to still be there. Zell, I don't give a fuck if he is her cousin. But I believe the other ones are going to be there when he's gone. So for a man to come in and try to break a relationship up and a woman to allow that, it bothers me. Brooke, Jay, and Marcus Black. Brooke is a fucking bird. She is a fucking bird that I don't like. This is why I always said that I hate when people that I like their music comes on reality shows. I liked Girl Fight. Still listen to Girl Fight. It's in my fucking playlist. But I don't like her. I wanted to girl fight her in this episode. She goes and confronts Jade. And the way her and Nia confronts Jade, I felt like was out of fucking line. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like the way they confronted her was out of line. Oh, you the paralegal girl. I'm like, bitch, and you the has-been ass hip-hop R&B singer, whatever the fuck. But you got one fucking song that you are praying people book you probably for. This girl, she must be shit. Her paralegal certificate is good enough to get your man a damn divorce. I just didn't understand her trying to downplay this girl job. This is like people downplaying people that works like for fast food or warehouses or whatever like they consider the low paying jobs. Bitch, at least they got one. That's my problem. I can understand if the girl was living off somebody, didn't have a fucking job, and then you talk about her. But at least she has a job. And she helped your man with her jobs. Bitch, you didn't do it. I just was irritated by her trying to go off. I was happy that Chanel West Coast popped off on her ass. I wanted her to hit her. But I'm glad she popped off on her. I was here for Chanel West Coast popping off on her. Because that's me. My friend ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to speak up for my friend. You're not to attack my friend. Because it looked like Jay didn't know what was going to happen if she said something. You know what I'm saying? So she was just like, I'm going to say something but not really get bucked. I think she should have got fucking bucked with that bitch. Because y'all notice when Chanel popped back off on Brooke, she walked away. She popped off on Jay, but when a bitch is ready to argue with her, fight her back, she's too grown and try to walk the fuck away. Bitch, please, you scary. Then she goes to Marcus, and when he's at the cigar place with A1, and excuses A1, and then tell Marcus, you need to call that bitch Jade up here, don't tell her I'm here. So he did it like a punk bitch. Then Jay gets there, and he tells Jade that homegirl is the love of his life, and yada yada yada. And Jade is like, you didn't have to do me like this. Of 12 years of us knowing each other, friendship, we cool. She never said they were fucking for 12 years. She just said that she's known him for 12 years, and that bitch is the new bitch. So, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like she was out of line. He was the fuck out of line. And Brooke, you look real dumb. You fighting, even though she dumped him outside, you still look dumb, even in this woman's eyes. And in my eyes, you look this fucking dumb to even go in a fight. Because my thing is, regardless of what he's about to tell her, he still fucked her. He still cheated on you. I feel like she's going to get back with him, and he's going to do some more fuck shit, and she's going to get back with him again, because that's what birds do. Anyway, that's all I got for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 4, Episode 4. If I missed something, you guys let me know. But, you know, only entertainment that I be getting is when Safari's on scene, because he makes me laugh. I swear to God, because everybody else I just be like, is it over? That's how I feel. I really be feeling. That's probably why this one late. No, I had some other things to do yesterday. I went to go see Detroit last night. Don't waste your money. I'm going to do a review. Don't waste your money. But I went to go see Detroit. That's why the video wasn't up last night. And then today, I just been doing a lot of things. I'm tired. I'm trying to get ready for my Cali trip. If you're in California this weekend, hit me up. I will be there in Long Beach area from Thursday to Sunday. So hit me up. And I think we're going to go to the beach one of them days. So we're going to kick it. Yeah. Follow me on all social media sites by ThaGhettoView, THA, not THE. I'm about to go try to watch Basketball Wives, but if not tonight, it will be a first thing. Well, no, not first thing tomorrow. I gotta go to work. First thing when I get off of work tomorrow, I'm gonna watch it, and then I'll just film it probably on the way home or as soon as I get home, and it is what it is. But like I said, thanks to everybody again that came to the It's All About Support barbecue. We would be doing it bigger and better next year. So if you want to be a part of that, let me know. Hit me up. Email me, ThaGhettoView@gmail.com. All that. Just be on the lookout for like August of next year. So start planning. Start planning. I'm giving you a year in advance. Start planning to come to Vegas next August. That's all I'm saying. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.